Third reactor. Roll off.
What's up, Reactorize? I'm John.
I'm Mike.
And we're going to be reacting and reviewing to the latest episode of Gotham. This one's called...
A Legion of Horribles.
Horribles. It sounds like there's going to be like a bunch of horrible things happening.
Sounds like a horrible title.
Terrible. But yeah, let's check it out.
CG flames.
It's a blessing.
I wonder if they're going to make her fly.
Few receive.
That was easy.
Man, Bridget, someone sure scrambled your eggs.
You're late, Selina. I'm starting to get...
You're not Selina.
I'm not late. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Suspect calling himself Azrael lit a
OTV.
one-man assault upon Wayne Manor,
OTV.
whereupon an altercation ensued.
Gotham is a peculiar city.
Strange is losing control. We need to gather the court.
Yes, ma'am. Court.
Oh, the Court of Owls!
Finally!
Wow.
Teased it for a season. Like,
Yeah.
Amazing.
Who's that?
who's that? Is that a new girl?
Younger
DNA
Peabody?
introduced provides exactly the effect I was looking for.
Hugo Strange has jungle fever?
Yeah, apparently he does.
Not order scientific discoveries the way you order a steak, Ethel. No. Let's try subject 13, shall we?
No!
But you actively involved Selina Kyle. You put your own concerns in front of that girl's safety. You're way out of order.
Just like you will with Robin.
I'm really disappointed.
Oh, I want to increase voltage to her cortex. 200%.
Are you certain, sir? It'll be like she's being struck by a bolt of lightning.
Well, how much more damage could we possibly do? She's dead.
So why don't you go tell Strange that if he wants to stop Gordon and the GCPD, then he's gonna need my help. Now!
She can have like fish
Welcome
powers.
back to the world, my dear. I imagine sorry. Could you please repeat that?
I said my name is Fish Mooney, bitch. And you tell me what the hell is going on.
Hugo Strange at your service.
Lucius Fox. Mr. Fox. And of course, you are.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
I can't tell you what it means to finally meet you.
Oh.
Interesting.
This is expired.
Yeah, I lost my new one. Keep meaning to have it replaced.
Do it today.
Haven't I seen you on the news? Weren't you wanted at one time?
Shall we continue?
Is that what's her name from Orange is the New Black? Crazy Eyes, yeah.
How difficult it must be to accept that something so horrific as the murder of one's own parents could be a random and meaningless act. So, you want a reason. Someone to blame.
In their case, I think there was someone to blame.
Oh, so do I.
Mr. Fox?
Yeah? Coming.
You
Dude, they
remind
didn't
me
have
of him,
surveillance cameras at that main door.
Thomas. Oh, the arguments we used to have. I could never make him listen.
I'm glad to hear that.
Are you?
Uh-oh.
Haven't you ever imagined a life that might have been if your father hadn't been so certain? If he had listened?
Then he wouldn't have been the man he was.
True. But he wouldn't be dead either.
Oh!
Along with your mother.
So you admit it then? You admit what you did?
Here's what I admit, Bruce. That I was your father's friend. That I pleaded with him as I plead with you now. Turn back.
But my father fought and died for what he believed was right. And if necessary, so will I.
That's the birth of Batman. Oh! Don't touch me!
Take them.
Uh-oh.
Seems you are your father's son. I want you to know how greatly I respect that.
This isn't an island, is it?
Hey, lady, I just work here.
You want your lunch?
Oh!
You want to make yourself useful? Make me a grilled cheese sandwich.
What? The hell just happened? Oh. She has the power of persuasion?
What is she, Purple Man?
The boy is a threat. You know what needs to be done. You don't have much time.
You have less than you imagine.
Oh no.
Your words, Strange.
Of course. How might I be of service?
Uh-oh.
What's
You got the grilled cheese.
It's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Wait.
Something fishy's going on.
You'll burn bright. I know it.
No, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Killed her friend. What?
I am Firefly.
They should be out by now. They're in trouble.
That son of a bitch! Jim Gordon, I mean, he's forcing my hand.
Are you listening to me? Grab your gun, your badge, and your bits and your bobs, and let's go.
Hold on a second. Okay, you're talking about a place that's built like a fortress. Chock-a-block with armed guards. Now, while we could send in an assault force of a pudgy middle-aged Irish detective and a recently stabbed Englishman, I think the acting captain of the GCPD could do a little better. Right. Go get our guys.
But fortunately, a solution has presented itself, gentlemen.
What is that? Some kind of like
What are you doing? Hold still.
brainwashing device?
What is that? Milk?
Feed him milk?
Show us Jim Gordon and Selina Kyle.
Think you're not quite grasping the power dynamic here, turtleneck. As I was saying.
What?
The hell was that?
What the hell was that?
You'll see.
Oh, for
Allow me
Clayface,
to
the
introduce
face.
Basil. Basil just woke up this morning, didn't you, son?
Meet Gordon, number 2.
Astonishing.
He's bald.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the finishing touch.
The hair.
Introduce yourself, son.
Nice to meet you.
What the hell?
Now
Nice to meet you. You son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Nice to meet you. I'm Jim Gordon.
So creepy. Now we got 2 Jim Gordons. And I guess that one Jim Gordon, he's going to come out to the cops. It's like, hey, everything's fine here. Nothing to worry about in Arkham Asylum. Dr. Strange is an upstanding gentleman. He gave me a free t-shirt. So let's go home, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, and we were talking about how, like, you know, from Clayface that he doesn't really need, like, a contraption. But, you know, this is something different. But later on, you know, he can morph into anybody. Yeah.
Probably there's going to be side effects to whatever Doctor Strange is doing to him. So later on, I'm thinking he might evolve. So this is maybe like stage 1 where they need a contraption to help make the face.
So you think it could get to that point where he looks like he's just rocks put together, kind of like like what you know from the animated series? I could see that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Like as a side effect of whatever that thing is. Mm-hmm. That's pretty crazy.
And then we got like Fish Mooney. She's coming back from the dead, and she's got the power to persuade people by just touching them, similar to just people with mind powers. And the Purple Man, if you watched Jessica Jones, and here her outfit is kind of like fishy, yeah. Fishy for Fish Mooney.
I thought it was interesting. I don't know. You're not a big fan of hers, huh?
Nah, I've never been a big fan of her. Just like the way her character acts.
How long is she really going to be back for,
Yeah.
Is she going to be back for another full season, or is she...
I think she might die off just like how Galavan died off, because he came back as Azrael, and they're not going to keep him around. I thought they were, but nope, they blew him up in the last episode. So here, I don't know. They did give her power, so to kill her off and then not utilize that, they might do it because Gotham's been like introducing a lot of characters and then killing them off instantly, or like subduing them. Like for example, Mr. Freeze, he was like introduced in 2 episodes, and then he pretty much like almost died in his second appearance, and then Doctor Strange saved him. So they're not really concerned about just building a longer like villain thing. It's kind of like a villain of the week, but maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But here, who knows? Because you have the villain of the week, but then you also have like the main character for the whole season. So here it's Doctor Strange for the second half. The first half was Galavan. The whole first season was like Penguin and Fish Mooney. Yeah, it just depends on the writers whether they want to like keep the characters, extend their lives, or whatnot.
One of the things I thought that was really interesting in this episode was that whole interaction between Bruce and Hugo Strange. I thought that was pretty good. Like interesting. Like it doesn't like, especially for we've seen Hugo be very smug. Mm-hmm. So I think it's kind of interesting because it's not like he would be above doing it to Bruce. Yeah. So it's like, why would he even offer like some sort of like guidance?
Every time he does this, where he's like talking to the main characters, he's setting himself up for the main character to know that he's behind it. It's like, just stop, Hugo Strange, because right now the Court of Owls, they're onto you. Like they know you're messing up. The whole GCPD, they're gonna like head on to Arkham Asylum, and just regular regular Gordon. He just knows. Everyone knows. So you are clearly messing up. You were fine before, where you're operating in secret.
Yeah.
So why send them out where everyone would know? It's just, I think it's a stupid plan of Doctor Strange, Hugo Strange.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I thought that was a really interesting thing though, because I mean he could have easily just said like, I killed your parents, because remember when he had that same meeting style with Jim Gordon, he was very transparent.
Yeah.
And so
they were both transparent with each other, but it's like, why do you want to be transparent? Because now Gordon's gonna know. So I'm not a fan of Strange just being very transparent now. Yeah. Like before he wasn't, you didn't even hear about him before, but now he's just sending out the monsters. And he's just saying to everybody, hey, I'm doing evil things. It's like, you're being stupid.
Yeah, but I just liked what he did with Bruce, because it was different. And it seems like somehow he genuinely cares for him. Because, I mean, he did mention his father, and he did say that he did miss Thomas Wayne. So, I don't know. It seems like there was some sort of, like, feeling there that, you know, it would have been easy for him to just do the same thing he did with Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
But that he didn't was just kind of, it was different, you know? So it's like, did he really kill the parents, or was it the Court of Owls?
Yeah, because now we have the Court of Owls now, which is, it's very, they weren't being subtle about it because they have the owl face. And then now you start seeing things, it's like connecting because the Court of Owls, they use the talents. These are like just dead, that just comes back to life. They can't really die. Yeah. And that's what Doctor Strange is doing with all these experiments, just bringing people back from the dead. And it's just really cool, very interesting how they do that for the show.
Yeah, so how does this all fit together?
I think, just the Court of Owls, they're just the one, it looks like they might be the one responsible for the death of Bruce Wayne's parents. And for them, they're Court of Owls in the comics, they control the city. So now we know, like, they're here, we see them, and they're controlling Doctor Strange. And who else are they controlling? We don't know, but it would be interesting in the future upcoming episodes. So let us know what you thought about the appearance of the Court of Owls and the Fish Mooney coming back to life. You got Firefly not dying from fire, and then you have pretty much Clayface? He's now James Gordon, and he's probably going to go out there and say everything's all right. Let us know what you thought of tonight's episode. With that said, I'm John.
I'm Mike.
And we'll see you guys next time.
I need a weapon to fulfill my holy quest.
I don't have any weapons.
Oh. Then what good are you?
Oh! Oh!